Cancer, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to get you some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles should be reversed from how I present it, then by all means flip it. All right, well, the very first two cards that we have here are the Seven of Swords and then the Strength card, the Strength card being in the reverse. And so right away, I can see that there was some deceit, betrayal by this person, just really underhanded behavior, manipulation. When we look at the Seven of Swords, right, there's an individual walking away with these swords and kind of looking over their shoulder because they know they're doing something wrong that they could be caught for. And so this individual was very cunning, very manipulative, but just very underhanded, right? They could have been cheating on you, taking money from you, whatever it is, but this person told a lot of lies. And it left you in this place of vulnerability, right? With the Strength card in the reverse, just feeling very inadequate in this situation. It affected your confidence greatly. It affected your pride and ego greatly as well. Almost caused you potentially to doubt yourself. Wow, and I just said it caused you to doubt yourself, and then we get the High Priestess card in the reverse, right? The High Priestess card in the reverse is all about repressing that intuition. When we see the High Priestess in the upright, right, normally she's looking at a book, but not even eyes open or blindfolded. Certain decks will have them blindfolded, but really it's all about you. We're not listening to your intuition. Maybe there were red flags that you did not pay attention to, that this individual was displaying, or this card can just represent that there were secrets that have now come out to the light. But this person was definitely very selfish. All right, let's get one more from this deck and then we'll switch it up. Wow, it flipped out and went back in the deck. Where'd you go? Oh, no, here it is. Okay, and then we've got the Sun card in the reverse, and really this is all about depression, breakup. So it looks like this situation may be already broken up or on its way to a breakup. But the Sun card being in the reverse can represent somebody that's depressed, but also somebody that can be conceited or kind of, you know, all in their ego. But this is just a very unhappy feeling to this card. Let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more of what's really going on. Definitely, you know, so sorry if anybody is going through this level of pain, because it's quite a lot showing here. Things coming out to the light. Could be misunderstandings or... Wow. Anytime I see the Seven of Swords card, I think that's like the Thief card, right? And theft doesn't have to be necessarily money. You know, they can take your stability, your foundation, whether that be mentally or spiritually. And that's what this individual did. And the bad part about it with the Seven of Swords is that this individual is looking back knowing that they're doing wrong. So this individual was aware of what they were doing and that it was wrong. And that hurt you very much. All right, we have the Three of Cups. Now, when we show the Three of Cups, right, this is all about kind of getting out there, having a circle of support, or getting out and having a good time with your friends, in social circles, whatever the case is. So maybe you are depending now or relying on some of your friends to kind of help you through this period. And if you're not, then this card may be just letting you know that maybe you should be. You know, going to your friends, let them help you out through this, because you really feel very sad and disappointed with the Ace of Cups coming in the reverse, right? You feel very down, very disappointed, just very sad. You feel very let down by this individual. Wow, and then we have the Five of Swords. And when we look at the Five of Swords, it's kind of hard to see because the light is hitting it a little bit weird. But this card can also represent theft, but it can represent, you know, dishonesty. you know, when we look at this card, it's like there's another individual here, right? There's two women, and the woman in the back has like a man's head on like the plate, on the platter, right? And so it's almost like, you know, this is making me feel like potentially that there was a third party, or this could have been an abusive relationship. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean physical. It could have been, but definitely it could have been emotionally and mentally abusive as well. It's a very tough card to get, right? It's like a painful card to get. All right, the Seven of Cups. When we have the Seven of Cups, this is somebody that has commitment issues, right? Or too many choices, too many options. So this individual may have involved other options into this relationship, such as, you know, other third parties and things of that nature. All right, and then we got the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is all about going within for clarity, right? Trying to find truth, find spiritual illumination. You know, what is it that you learned from this situation? When things came out to the light in this situation and you really were faced with what has happened here and how this person has deceived you, what is it that you learned? And it looks like if you haven't gone into this hermit mode of self-reflection, that you will be going into it. And it's very important that we do that when people hurt us. All right, and then we have the Queen of Pinnacles. And the Queen of Pinnacles is somebody that is very resourceful, somebody that is very stable, right? A very stable individual. So this could be you or this individual, or you offered your stability to this person. You could see that she's holding this pentacle, but she's kind of holding it over her heart. And so you may have offered this person quite a lot, maybe more than your heart. You offered your money, your home, your time, your energy, whatever the case is. So, all right, let's get some from this deck, and then we will see what comes out. All right, well, the very first thing that we have here is the Four of Cups in the reverse, and this is great because this is all about having a new outlook, a new direction, and maybe even a new option, okay? There ain't nothing wrong with that. And then we have the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups in the reverse is somebody that is abusive. They're emotionally manipulative. This is this individual. This individual brought a lot of chaos, a lot of deception, manipulation, and they might have even been violent or abusive in some way. Let's get one more. All right, we got the Chariot card that came up, but it did come up in the reverse. And so when we see it in the reverse, this is really not having direction. There could be some car troubles or things of that nature, but this is really also a card of giving up. So you may just be like, you know what, I'm giving up on this situation, but you're not really sure where to go yet or what to do yet about this. Maybe you've made the decision, but you just haven't gone for it. All right, let's get one or two from this deck, and then we'll move into our oracle cards. All right, we got the Page of Swords, and this is, you know, this is somebody that's very curious. This could be somebody that's very curious about you, or it could just be somebody that's super chatty. Let's get some more. Why the Page of Swords? That was such a strange card to pop out. But we were talking about new options, new love coming in, right? So potentially it's going to be somebody that's chatty, very clever, very witty. Ooh, might be a king that's coming in, but we have the King of Swords, and this is all about, you know, somebody that's very assertive, somebody that's not afraid to express their opinions. Okay, that's great. That's beautiful. All right, let's get some oracle. Whoa, it went crazy there. All right, let's get some oracle cards and see if we can't get some more for this. I'm just going to take that whole stack that just fell out perfectly over here. All right, the very first card is Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I know that's right, because I think there's somebody coming your way. If you haven't already seen this person, there is definitely somebody coming through, and they're going to be a king. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean male or female. This is just somebody that's very solid, very balanced. All right, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. All right, think about what kind of relationship do you want? What kind of person do you really need in your life? Or not need, but do you want in your life? Think about it and you will call them in. All right, we got codependency, and I just said not need. Oh my gosh. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So we have to be careful that we're not going into any situation codependent. Now, this could have been you in this situation, or it could have been your person, but this is just cautioning you to understand that you have to stand solid in yourself and not be, where you are dependent on any situation. All right, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There sure isn't, because we got a whole bunch of pain and sadness. And then we have the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate, but it was in the reverse because this isn't the soulmate for you. A soulmate would never let you or try to trick you or deceive you in such a way. A karmic might. All right, let's get some of these cards. Oh, we got the engagement ring. Okay, now I don't know, but we got calling in your soulmate. We got like the King of Swords showing up here. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got new love opportunities. So, I mean, I'm just saying you might be getting an engagement ring. You never know. All right, we have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapting, changing, and healing. And this is what you are trying to do. Some things have come out into the light that have hurt you, and you've got to heal from that. And then we have the I like you card. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. I'm just saying, you might have a new opportunity in love coming your way if it has not already arrived. All right, let's get a dream oracle card for you. All right, number 15, build in breaks, saunter slowly. And this is all about just taking the time to heal. When you leave a situation, you don't want to jump right back into another relationship. You have to make sure that you're healing. Oh, there was another card stuck to the back of it, and it's ally in disguise, number 31. Discover the hard to find blessing. And this is all about looking at the relationship and really seeing what it is that you learn. Now, you could focus on the pain. Absolutely. You're 100% welcome to focus on the pain, but you're not going to learn the lessons if you do that. And so really you have to start building yourself back up during the break between relationships and, get yourself ready for that next relationship that's coming your way. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card. Ooh, we got Moon Magic. This says cycles, infusions, and phases. And so this is all about, the changes in life, right? You're going to go through the changes and you have to go through them confidently. Now, this is interesting. It's Moon Magic. I have some Moon Magic cards. So let's just grab a Moon Magic card and see if you get another message out of that. Oh, it fell already. This says, I am loved beyond measure. Absolutely, 100%, because you love yourself. Not only that, but you have the spirit world that loves you as well. Definitely love beyond measure. All right, let's get some additional messages to these cards. Says you are on someone's mind right now. And you don't need the entire journey lined up to take the first step. You don't have to know all the pieces in order to start moving forward. You don't have to necessarily even know where the final destination is to start moving. Okay, let's get one or two more. Or three. Let's take them. Oh, 4. All right, shadow work. It is necessary. Absolutely. We got to do that inner work and heal and make sure that we're learning the lessons, because forgiveness, again, always comes when you learn the lesson. When you learn what it is that you were supposed to learn from the situation, forgiveness is already present. This says inhale, exhale. Take your time. Take a breath. Really understand what has happened to you and understand that what angels are around you now. Wow. Wow. And then it says a loved one from the other side is protecting you. So you have angels are around you and a loved one is protecting you. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get a poem for this situation. That just goes right back to I am loved beyond measure. This person didn't do you right, really hurt you, left you in a place of great pain and loneliness, even doubting yourself. It's 3. Let's get one poem. There we go. All right, the poem is number 20, present. If you focus on the wrapping paper, you will miss out on the present. If you focus on the past, you will lose what's in the present. Nice. This is all about doing your shadow work, making sure that when you go into a new relationship that you are not carrying the burns and the burdens of the past. All right. If this person that we were talking about in the beginning, this person that deceived you, cheated, lied, whatever they did to manipulate you, let's say, what if they could say anything to you? No fear, no hesitations, no ego, no pride. What would they say? Let's get some messages from this person to you. Okay. Going to gather them up, but then we'll read them one by one. All right, what else would they want to say? Let's see. All right, we'll get a couple more. All right, let's see what they want to say to you. What would this person say if they could? Why won't you trust me? I didn't appreciate you. I'm manifesting. You could break my heart. I mean, with these cards, honey, it sounds like they were the ones breaking the heart. I'm just saying. It says, all I need is you right here. I want you more than I know how to express. I'm your #1 fan. Your smile melts me. I know I disappointed you. Open your heart. Can we work on being friends? I'm only human, flawed with broken pieces. But home is where you are. It's just hard for me to trust people. Well, it doesn't help if they have trouble trusting people to do things that are deceptive to others. So definitely, you know, want to watch any words that people say. If this individual and you are separated and they come back, just make sure that their actions are lining up with their words. And definitely make sure that you're listening to your intuition going forward. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out.